Hello dear phasmatic friends. Today we are studying complex fractions. What do we do when we have many floors in a fraction? Follow me please. First of all, we have to identify where do we have a numerator and where do we have a denominator. Here, for instance, I have something upside and something downside. So here I have a numerator and a very complicated denominator with a line. So I have to find the simplest denominator. So after that I can see that here I have a numerator and a complicated, less complicated but complicated denominator. But after that, I can see here that I have a simple numerator and a simple denominator. So let's start here. You have to calculate this fraction. 1 minus x over 2. You begin with the simplest fraction. Let's start. So you write the x fraction line. After that, 1 over something that you are going to solve, and after that, minus 1. So we are going to work with this simple fraction, and for making the subtraction, you can put number 1 here, because when you have only one number, you can add the number 1 for having numerator and denominator minus numerator and denominator. So you're gonna write the least common multiple of 1 and 2. Always when you have the number 1 and another number, the least common multiple is the other number. So remember, we're going to do first divide, after that multiply, and you put the answer here. So 2 divided by 1, 2, times 1, 2, minus 2 divided by 2, 1, times x, x. And I have finished the first fraction. After that, I will see that I have something here in the numerator and a denominator. So I need 4 floors in order to work. What can I do? Well, I copy everything. But I need 4 floors. Here I know that this is a numerator and a denominator. The fraction is complete. But here I need numerator and denominator. And I don't know what to do. Well, always when you have only one number, this number is the numerator. And you are going to add a denominator. What denominator? The number 1. You can always add the number 1 as a denominator. So you write 1 over 1. Because instead of writing 1, you write numerator and denominator. And here you are sure that you had numerator and denominator. So you write 2 minus x over 2. And that minus 1. Pay attention, because you have to write this sign at the same level of the line, this sign at the same level of the line. Well, after that, we multiply this number by this number and this number by this expression. Because when you have a 4-floor fraction, you make like that. We copy everything. And 2 times 1, 2. Over 1 times 2 minus x, 2 minus x. And after that, minus 1. you can see that now we have a simpler expression. So here I have a numerator and a complex denominator. But here I have a numerator and a denominator. So we are going to work this level. We copy the x. And here we can put the number 1 in the denominator to work numerator, denominator, minus numerator, denominator. So the least common multiple of 2 minus x and 1 is obviously 2 minus x, because when you have something and 1, the least common multiple is something. And we make the same as here we did. 2 minus x divided by 2 minus x, 1 times 2, 2 minus. 2 minus x divided by 1, 2 minus x, times negative 1 is 2 minus x. Pay attention, because this negative sign will change the signs of everything after. So you need to put a parenthesis. So we simplify, and here we're going to have 2, negative times positive, negative 2. Negative times negative, positive x, over 2 minus x. After that, 2 minus 2, 0. So we are going to write x over 2 minus x. And here, I need a 4-floor fraction in order to work. Fortunately, here I have only a 3-floor fraction. So what can I do? Well, here I was sure that this is the numerator and the denominator. So this fraction is complete. This level is complete. So here I need always a denominator, not a numerator. This is a numerator, but I need to add a denominator. And always I need to add the number 1. So we write x over 1 over the fraction that is already complete. Finally, we multiply the numerator by the denominator and the denominator by the numerator. So if you can't do that in your mind, you write it. X times 2 minus x. X times 2, 2x. X times negative x squared. So we are going to write 2x minus x squared over 1 times x. Finally, remember that if you have a polynomial divided by a monomial, you're going to divide the first term by the term that is in the denominator and the second term by the term that is in the denominator. So 2x divided by x. Goodbye, x. And you have the number 2. After that, x squared divided by x. You subtract the exponents and you get minus x. And that's it, dear friends. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next time.